Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the official, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. And accept no YouTube commentators, imposters, or future presidents who scratch themselves behind the ears. I think the guy's got fleas. Anyway, this is my live haul. Orangey will be very happy tonight. I went to Safeway. Had a weird day. The bus driver once again drove like a bat of hell and didn't see me. And I asked the butcher for a piece of salmon for Orangey. And he cut up the one piece, and he was very nice at the end, and I didn't ask him to do this. He gave Orangey 2 pieces of salmon. He said, there's one. I gave him one more, so he has one for tomorrow. So Orangey loves salmon above all things. So he will be very, very happy to have fresh salmon tonight and tomorrow. He devours salmon. He adores salmon. He loves salmon. So, and when I was waiting for the bus, some guy walked up to me. I don't know what time it is. Do you know what time it is? And I said, yeah, it's 4:19. And he said, well, you must be confused. He looks at the bus schedule and it says bus leaving Amtrak 4:19. Then he asked some woman across from him. She says by the time he had done that, it was 4:21. So I'm going like, what? Confused hell. So he gets on the bus, and then he asked the driver for a schedule, and there were no schedules. And he said, you go up at Chaco? And the driver said, no, you should have gotten the 18, which is all the way back downtown on Amtrak. So he was confused. I wasn't. Paid the loan off, paid the loan down on the coin dealer, and then I gave him the interest, $57. Went to Safeway. Went down the steps on the way to the bus, and every step is pure agony. So, that's what the bus driver did to me, and I got this thing in the mail from Round Table. Did not go get my mail today. I can't get it now until Tuesday. Large, one-topping, medium specialty pizza with salad, $45.99. Sheesh. All right, I have 4 shrimp skewers for me. 2 pieces of salmon, one tonight, one tomorrow for Orangey. Ham and cheese scramble, I got 2 of those. Homemade beef pot roast, I got 2 of those. So we'll put all this away in a minute. I have 2 of these lunch meat to make sandwiches with. Up. There it goes. I only get one at a time of the coupon, so I got 1 bag of Mandarin oranges. 2 bottles of the exciting peach Snapple. I don't care if it's warm, I'm drinking it. Kind of semi-cool. 2 rolls of the ever-popular toilet paper. A jar of Welch's Concord Grape Jam. I don't know the difference between jam and jelly. I'm trying to figure that out. A box of Safeway Softly facial tissue. A loaf of Safeway Signature Butter Top Bread. By the way, I iced down my knee this morning. I put the ice pack on. It helped for a while, but... And... here's the other lunch meat. And... I don't know who I argued. I only had one guy I know of personally, and that's a very long time ago when trolls attacked his laptop. We did very early on the podcast, and he's disappeared off the radar. Tombstone Pizza. It's been a while since I had a pizza, and then a half pound of Open Nature's Super Premium European Style Butter. So that's that for tonight. Give me a minute. I will put this away. And then I got another horrible series of troll emails. I'm not even going to discuss those. But the usual filth. So anyway, I'm not going to do a video very long because I have to put the ice pack on my knee. lie down for a while, then go feed Orangey and Mama Cat and Kitten. Oh, Kitten. Mama Cat came in last night. I had to go to the bathroom and empty out the cat box. So I closed the screen door. When I got done, I hear this crying under the bed. I go, what is going on? Where's the crying come from? She was crying under the bed because she's scared because the door was closed. And I go, Mama Cat, I love you. And she keeps crying. So the minute I open the door, she takes off like a bat out of hell. But Kitten, I've been feeding Mama Cat and Kitten for at least 5 years, more like 7. I talk to them. I say, you are my babies. I love you very much. You are my kitties. And I tell Mama Cat, you can come in the house. And I cannot get Fluffy to stop chasing them, which makes me really mad. They come up to eat and he chases them down the balcony. And he's not nice to the kitties. But Mama Cat will come in here and sit down on the carpet, and for 20 minutes, she likes coming in here. Now, Kitten is too afraid. But earlier in the week, I saw Kitten. I have a broken flower pot that I keep because it's full of dirt, and I can lean the backpack or groceries on it. It's right by the door. Kitten is sitting there like this, and she's like a little kitty statue, and I had to laugh. I said, Kitten, are you enjoying the dirt in the flower pot? She looked at me like this. Well, last night, Mama Cat and Kitten wanted their dry food after I'd already fed them dry food. And about 2 in the morning, they come up, and I don't leave dry food out at night because of the raccoons. So Kitten was out. I hear a noise. I open the screen door, and there's Kitten. And she's not sitting in the flower pot. She's lying down in the flower pot, all curled up like a little fur wrap that you put your hands in. And she looks at me, and she blinks her eyes like this about 6 times. And then she meowed at me. And I go, I love you, Kitten. You're my baby, too. Hello. When they blink at you, that means they love you. So maybe she finally warmed up to me. What's funny is I got the $35 dog house next to the table with reflectix, with warming pad, with hospital blankets. Do they use it? No. Where does a cat want to sleep in a flower pot full of dirt? I can't figure that out. And, I forgot one thing. I have a Old Wisconsin premium summer sausage. These are pretty good. These were on sale at one point for 99 cents. So, all right, let me put this stuff away. So I'm going to limit this to a half an hour because when I went down the stairs today, every step was ow, 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 and then I put my foot down at the bus stop, just moved it slightly, and the pain radiated from my foot to my knee, and someone says I should have called an ambulance, and the bus driver propelled me out of my seat onto the next seat while I was lying like this, and it never occurred to me. I wanted to go to Safeway, get my groceries, get my cat litter, go home. So I did not go to the yard today. I slept a lot of the day. I just slept the sleep of exhaustion, and I will go there on Tuesday because there's no way to get there on Monday. And they've got to x-ray him. And Paul, my friend Paul, says he went to Kaiser when he got hit by a car. They did not x-ray him. They said they wait 2 weeks to see if the fracture opens up. So we'll see what's wrong with both, because both knees are causing me a great deal of pain. I know some people were complaining I talk too much about the knees, but what else do I have to talk about? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. This not only hurts, it takes a minute to get up, because it's not easy. Oh! Anybody who doesn't believe I'm not hurt is an idiot. All right. I don't know where the other one went to. Oh, there it is. bending down hurts. Picking my cane up hurts. Oh, God. Well, there goes everything falling on the floor. Forgot the pizza. And I went to the store to get Splenda because Costco's out and I forgot to get Splenda. I could just scream. I went to Pete's and got a cup of coffee and they gave me organic sugar. The coffee was hideous even with the organic sugar in it. And someone downstairs left these two. This one was sealed. Thomas Jefferson, the Tripoli Pirates audiobook on CD. And Bill O'Reilly, Killing the Rising Sun. I have the book. So I was listening to this. This was brand new, but still sealed, $30. So it was very interesting, even though I know the story. And this is one of the ice packs I need to clean off that I put on my knee and the other knee. So this is what I got to do now every morning when I remember to do it and have the energy and all of that. Because this knee is swollen. So, excuse me. So welcome, Pat. I don't remember who I used to argue with from Philly. I really don't. But I did have someone who lived there, and we did live videos. So, and he disappeared off the radar. No, we didn't do live video. I would call him on the phone. That's what I did. The other guy was from Ohio, but they hacked his laptop. He was literally crying over it. Trolls hacked his laptop, and it was destroyed. Oh, I got one more thing. They had a coupon for $1, but you only allowed one. I forgot about this. A can of Progresso beef vegetable soup. So, I love cats. I love animals. And I've never seen a cat as addicted to salmon as Orangey. Not even my mother, who ate smoked salmon for years, was addicted to salmon as this cat is. He does a little cat dance. He shows up and he smells the salmon. He smells the can opening or the pouch or the cup. But particularly for a can of Alaska King salmon or fresh salmon, he goes meow, 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 meow. And he dances. He goes in a circle. His tail is wagging. He's flopping on the ground. He goes absolutely crazy for it. It's so cute. So I haven't been lucky enough to film that, though. So, I think I'm going to take my knee, my leg, and prop it on this tidy cat thing. There we go. And I ran out of my blood pressure medication, so my feet is swollen. My ankle are swollen. Ankles. They ain't working right. Hold on. Kathy wants to know when she'll get her giant purse. I said next week when I get my AdSense money. Well, there's a person all about cats. She reviews all the cat food brands. I didn't know about Rachel Ray and some other things. She says what the best cat food is, what the best cat litter is, what the best automatic cat boxes are. I can't feed my cats Meow Mix, anything from Purina, Friskies, because Fuzzy throws up. And our Kirkland from Costco, so I have to feed them Iams Hairball Control, which they like. Every time Fuzzy goes out and eats the Friskies that I leave for the outdoor cat, she comes in and throws it up, which is gross. I stepped in it Monday. Yuck. Heard her coughing when I woke up. Went in the hallway. Couldn't see it. And she coughed up a hairball, too. It's two things I hate about cats. Coughing up food and hairball. I love kitties dearly, but... So, Soul Sister, how you doing? Yes, there she is. I hope your hands are feeling better. Maybe you should ask for a grant from Kim Sa-moon or whatever. His economy has gone to hell. You should go to North Korea and run his economy. He admitted his a failed economy. What he should do is stop being a communist, become a capitalist like the Chinese, even though they're still communist, and reunite the two Koreas and quit doing militaristic and feed his people. So... leftover potato chipper. I'm starving. Kathy's got, she took off her robe, she was too hot. Monday's going to be 70 degrees here, which is crazy for the wintertime. So Caesar jumps on the robe, which is on top of the shop vac, and he turned the shop vac on. She said he went flying. And now they both compete to see who gets to lie on top of Mommy's back. And now both of them are lying on her back, and it's too much weight for her. So, and I watched this video. I watched this advertisement for something for rheumatoid arthritis. They start saying you can do this and you can do that, but this says the following side effects: you can get cancer, you can die from it, you can bleed. Why would I want to take this drug? And it's the latest thing for rheumatoid arthritis and another thing of arthritis. And I go, it's going to give me cancer? No, I'm not going to take that stuff. Hello, Kyle. So, okay, there's time now to take some more Motrin, which helps a little bit. I hadn't thought of putting my leg up on this empty. This is where I put my drinks and my food. And I'm watching YouTube. I hadn't thought of doing this. This is a good idea. Now I can ice my knee down, do live videos. So, this nonsense that I fake my injuries is so stupid. Believe me, the last thing I want is more injuries. Now I use these because ice drips all over the floor. Ow, ow, ow. And this latest injury with the bus driver propelling me across the seat, for the first time ever, the ice pack now hurts being on my knee. I don't know what the hell he did to me, but I'll find out on Tuesday. I have ice in there. I have 7 ice trays, but I use these pre things. The hard ones do not stay on my leg. I'm going to get more of these. I got to wash this. It's kind of dirty, but I got another one in there. It picks up dirt inside the freezer when something melts or whatever. So anyway, that's about it. Now I did a rack of dishes again. I threw out the recycling this morning. I threw out the Kathy gave me a chicken. I cooked that. I'll eat that tonight. Eat part of that tonight. And Fuzzy is sleeping on the bed. Little girl and Fluffy went out. Ultrasound? No. I bought that TENS device, and it worked fine for about a week and stopped, and I waited too long to return it. And now Amazon is telling people for small items of low value, don't even return it. We'll just give you your money back. It costs them more to ship it to Mexico and have it refurbished than it does. So, squashed the toilet paper somehow. So, that feels so good though. No, this is damaged physically, Lenny, and it's already been damaged when I fell on Bart, when I fell in August, and then the hospital worker crushed my leg. So, I didn't need another damaged knee on that, and the other one. They're both hurting. So, but anyway, I will refrain comment. Let's just say that vampires, werewolves, mooses, and wildlife stay away when George sings. You're safe. Look, I knew Frank Sinatra. He was a great singer. George, I don't know. Sometimes he thinks he's Elvis. He sings Elvis songs. Wise men say, why am I on the radio? I have no idea. That's a joke, George. And I heard last night, and it went, oh, joy. He had some economic guy on. They talked about the economy. This guy thinks we're going to have a depression, and it's always positive on Coast to Coast, you know. And then he said they asked about the COVID. They believe, as I do, Tucker Carlson did a video in March, where he said a worker got out and got sick, and that's how this is bioengineered. But they said that even if we get the vaccine, these things are mutating so fast, it will cause problems in the future. The vaccine may not work because this COVID is mutating. There's already 2 mutations out there. There may be more. That made me be real thrilled. You mean if I take the vaccine, I can still get this crap? So, yeah, it's scary. Good thing I'm not the president. Beijing and Wuhan be glowing in the dark for eternity. Or I would have just had NASA go up, attach a couple rockets to a couple asteroids, and hit the city with them. That's not a terrorist threat or anything, but that's how angry I am. And the guy on the radio said something, and Nori agreed with me. He said, this is a crime against humanity, what they did. Hello, Perkle Puckle, Pickle Puckle Pickle Eater. You would have to do genetic engineering, and I don't think, and then you have another problem. How are you going to put the pizza in the genetic engineering? I don't think you're going to have Leonardo, Donatello, I can never remember the third guy, Raphael, and I like Splinter. I love Splinter. I don't think you're going to have talking turtles in the sewer anytime soon. Heroes on the Half Show, Turtle Power. I love the turtle movies and the turtle cartoon show. They're some of my favorites. And I played the song for years on my iMac, so yeah, Michelangelo. So it's funny how you can't remember things. I can remember Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego and the fiery flames, but I can't remember the name of the turtle. So I can remember all the Stooges and Ted. What the hell is his last name? Ted something and his Stooges. I can't remember his last name though. You remember he gets, yeah, Splinter. Splinter's tough though. I think Splinter and my cats would. He would kick cat butt. It's like Yoda, not Baby Yoda. It's like Yoda in that one of them prequel, 4-quel, 5-quel, whatever the hell, NyQuil movies that I hated. But Yoda kicked butt. Yoda almost beat the Emperor. I like Yoda. So, Kathy finally figured out how to take the plug off the electric blanket. The most technophobic person I've ever met in my life. There's a plug on the prong to keep the prong from getting bent while they ship it. Oh, I finally figured it out. So anyway, how long have we been on here? 23 minutes. This does make a big difference. So, there are, for some reason I have cuts I don't recognize. I might have cut my legs open too. There's at least 4 cuts on the leg below the knee. That's fun. So, Hey, now that would be an idea. Splinter and the Turtles versus Darth Vader or Darth Sidious. All the other darts around. Who would kick ass more? Yeah. And could you make a pizza into a shuriken? You know, a sharpened pizza. You just fling the pizza through the air, and it does its destruction. You know. Now I'm scratching like Biden. What the hell is with my head here? Now my head's itching. So I got fleas, maybe. I don't know. Oh, news break. When are we getting a third stimulus check? $2,000 direct payments. I wish they'd stop saying 2,000. It's going to be 1,400. I don't know why they just don't give us 2,000. So, anyway. So I got to figure out what to talk. Okay. Went to the coin dealer. Said it was ironic that before the pandemic, they had a sign on the door, no one can enter with a mask on. Now they have you lower your mask. They take a picture of you. You put your mask back up. You go inside. I said, now you got to have a mask on. And the guy told me one guy robbed a bank and he got away because everybody else in the bank had masks on. They couldn't figure out who he was. So I thought that was kind of funny. So wonder what would happen if a whole bunch of bank robbers all showed up at the same bank in these times. Would they have to take a number to see who robbed the bank first? 10,000 each. No, that they'd never go for that. They're already making noises. Even Democrats that we're spending too much money, that it's driving the debt to $30 trillion. And Meet Kevin did a video where he took all the money they're giving for $480, said would have given us each about $167 more. Well, fine, do that. But $167 is cat food money for me for the month. Not yet. Waiting for the stimulus check. What I'm going to do, I talked to Kathy. I was going to go rent a car so we could go somewhere. We're going to rent a van. We're going to go take all my laundry because people complain about your house a mess. You never clean, which is not true. I just can't put any weight on my leg. And I'm going to drag all the laundry to the laundromat after we get about $100 in quarters. And then we're going to go get something to eat while we're waiting the half an hour to put it in the dryer. Bag it all up. Then we're going to go to the store. We're going to start getting cat litter, cat food, wet cat food, dry cat food, cleaning supplies, toilet paper, whatever we need for both of us. Then I will help her unload the cat litter for her, and I will unload the cat litter for me, and then she can take the van or stay overnight. Then the next day we will go out. After we unload everything, I have to go to her house twice, or maybe 3 times. I don't know. Pay the mileage. 19 cents a mile plus whatever it is a day. And then we'll take the van, just drive around somewhere just to get the hell out of the house for a day. Because we've both been cooped up now twice. I think somebody said we're the only state that's locked up. But what I plan to do with the GoPro, I'm going to give Kathy $400 or $500 toward the car fund. Then there is a bank that if you give them a $200 deposit in 7 months of perfect payments, they double it. Well, I'm going to give them $500 so that I have $1,000 in 7 months. I'll buy the GoPro, and I will say I'll pay down the thing then by $100 or $200 right away, or $300, I don't know, and pay it down by $100 and then go get an iPhone. Then I have both. I have an iPhone SE, I have a GoPro, and then I'm going to get 2 coin loans out, and then after I buy all the supplies, we rent the van, and then I'll be broke again. But at least I'll have cat food stacked up like cordwood. Dry cat food, wet cat food, The biggest problem is cat litter. Where am I going to? I get out. Well, once all the laundry is moved and the laundry hamper is moved out of the hallway, then I can stack the cat litter jugs in the hallway. So that's my goal with the $1,400. I just wish it were $2,000. And I would take some of it and pay an extra 2 months rent. So, because I still think that they took 10 months to give the stimulus, but they took 1 day to impeach the president. I don't get that. They can work fast when they want to, but they're all going like that guy didn't give a harump, from Blazing Saddles. They move like snails when it comes out the doling out. You ever notice that if a bank makes a mistake on your account, they take forever to pay it back? Or if you dispute a bill with the bank or a credit card company, they're super fast to take that out of your account or to charge you for it. But when you call them and say, hey, I didn't pay for this, or this is an error, or this is fraud, they take weeks to, we'll temporarily give you a credit, and it takes 2 or 3 weeks for them to give you a permanent credit. Like they're grabbing on the money and I love Wendy's chili. The Wendy's here closed, so it's one of my great sadnesses that we got no Wendy's here in Martinez now, and the nearest Wendy's is 4 or 5 miles away. And if I get off the bus, Let me see, where did the bus stop? Stops where the former Chinese restaurant, Hop Sing's, and then it's a long 1-block walk to Wendy's. If I get off the other stop, it's another block along this way to get to Wendy's. There's no easy Wendy's for me to get to. It involves walking. So, but I love Wendy's chili. It's great. I eat the Frosty and the chili, and they used to have a wonderful chicken salad that had chunks of chicken in it. I bought that practically every time I went to Wendy's, and it was healthful. And then one day somebody decided to bread it and fry it, which is really healthy in your salad. Not! So, but I know we rode the bus the other day, and the Kentucky Fried Chicken on Monument that had been there for 20 years is now, the windows are covered in brown paper and it's gone. I expect they'll turn that into another Starbucks. I keep thinking one day I'll wake up, I'll go down to get my mail or feed the cats, and there'll be a Starbucks on my lawn. They take over the leases for everything else. Uh-oh. Officer and subject shot near Carmichael in Sacramento. I used to live in Carmichael. So that news flash just came across my screen. So we have another shooting. Back the blue, and I don't know what the details are on that. So, this thing keeps going to sleep. Too many beans in the chili. Well, you can make your own chili without beans, you know. I like chili beans myself. And I usually throw a little blanket on them so they stay warm. When I never managed to get the chili home. I would devour it in the car, and then, what makes me mad is that Wendy's here is right at the bus stop across from the Safeway. So I'd go to Safeway, get my food, have 20 minutes to wait, go in there real quick, give me a Froster and a chili and a salad, and then that would be my dinner. But I'd start nibbling, I'd start munching on the chili, and then it'd be gone, and then I'd go home and, more chili, and no time to get more. What I wanted was the entire pot of chili, and I could take it home and live on chili for 3 or 4 days. Looks like George Norrie. You got to meet him. Okay. All right. First of all, I'm not going to allow that. Goodbye. This is the person that sent me scurrilous emails related to my parents, my mother, my father, Kathy, and said that I was a bigot, homophobe, and all that. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I don't care where you came from. The only people I don't want in this country are illegal aliens. They are criminals. So I will not allow that. I made the mistake of telling someone that I thought I trusted on the phone that I had gotten into trouble when I was 20. He went and recorded it and put it on the troll website. So, but that is 48 years ago. I've completed probation, and other than one other thing that happened, and I won't mention because it's really none of anybody's business, and other than traffic tickets and going to jail not once but twice because I was sick, and both my doctors sent a letter to the court, and the judge said, I don't care if he's sick, I want him in my court. For traffic tickets, they took me to jail. And the second time I was due to have my sinus surgery and begged the deputy, I'm set up for this. It took 8 months to get my surgery set up. Please let me out so I can go to court. The judge took the case that this whole thing stemmed from. My car got hit by an illegal alien who almost totaled my Cadillac. They wanted me to pay for his car. He said, this has been going on then for 4 years. I'm in the interest of justice. I'm dismissing this case. So, otherwise, I still would have had a Cadillac. I had a 1984 four-door, hard-to-find Coupe de Ville in perfect shape before this guy hit it. Hit it doing 60 miles an hour. They arrested me because I got out of the car, went down the street. I couldn't see. My glasses flew out the window. The car spun around like NASCAR. I pulled over, threw up. And somebody followed me and told the cops where I went. Like, there was nowhere to park on that street. It was all curbside parking, and I went and went to the police afterwards. Two people identified me as going through light. I didn't. The illegal did. He came down the street, went in the left turn lane, and hit me in the left rear quarter panel right above the wheel well. And my boss came by, my ex-boss came by, and he helped pry the wheel with a crowbar so we can move the car. And I could right now, I'd have to go through a lot of legal things. I could right now, the records were sealed. I'd have to go to court and arrange for a pardon. So I'm not doing anything illegal, and I wouldn't, because I grew fond of, and I'm not going to go to the details of what happened in the jail, but something happened to me that was horrible. And the night my father died, they were looking for me because my mother had put a missing persons report out on me, and they couldn't find me all over the state. And they announced my father was dead. My father got a heart attack in the bathtub at a hotel in San Francisco. He moved out of the house because he got paranoid. Thought my mother was doing things she wasn't. And the last time I saw him, he attacked my mother and tried to strangle her. And I took his canes and had to hit him with them to get him to stop. He was killing her. The next day I moved out, and I moved to Los Angeles. So he was 390 miles away when he died. They told him if he drank again, he would die. He drank, he had a heart attack, he slipped beneath the water of the bathtub and drowned. So I did not kill my father, nor did I kill my mother. My mother was attended by the doctor or by her friend almost all day, and I was there from taking Bart in the bus every day for 9 days and getting 3 hours of sleep a night. I was there every day while she was dying, and it was something I never want to go through again. And her doctor was there. And then the next day I didn't come in. I'll see you Wednesday. You always bounce back. He said, I'm not going to bounce back this time. She had a stroke and a heart attack, back to back. And I came back on Wednesday with Kathy, and Kathy came over. She was gone. I didn't get to say goodbye. I didn't get to yell at her. I didn't get to say I have issues with you. And she told the doctor, couldn't say it to my face, because my mother was never nice when it came to me. She had issues with my father. When he died, she transferred to me and said, he's a good son. That hurt. She didn't say it to me. So, yeah, I like Wendy's. So, anyway, my mother's been gone for 4 years. And these people come up with all this stuff, and it's 99%. In fact, I chewed somebody out. Oh, they're not justified. They're attacking a disabled senior. And most of it is not true. And I said, you mind telling me the parts that are true? I'd like to know. And he did not answer me. So, they've even accused me of killing people, which is ridiculous. I mean, and I had to argue with my friend. My friend is getting more and more contrary as time goes on. I said, if I had killed my parents, wouldn't I be in jail right now? Well, he said, Cicero managed to get this guy, but that's in ancient Greece. I said, I knew Melvin Belli. He's not around anymore for me to have him take my case, but I would think I'd be in state prison for this, and I wouldn't be here. So that's why it's so stupid. You killed your parents. You beat Kathy. You've killed women. It's ridiculous. I like women. Why would I want to kill one? I want them sometimes to shut the hell up. They won't stop talking. Just like the person here owns a little yapping dog that yaps day and night. So, but I'm not doing anything wrong. And now I got to move this leg because now it's getting uncomfortable for the leg to sit here. Oh, God, I think the leg's gone to sleep. And it's stuck to the cat food, the cat litter container. Oh, that was fun. I went through a lot of hell over that, and it took me years I thought I had killed my father when I hit him with his 2 canes he used to walk with. But he started attacking my mother and had a chokehold on her, and she was choking to death. The only way I could stop him. And I freaked out because he had beaten me when I was 10 and put me in the hospital for a year, and I was pronounced dead. So I so freaked out, I said, I'm leaving. And my mother didn't know where I left. That was in June. This happened in September. So today I would have taken the fellow that wanted me, why I wound up in jail, would have taken him to small claims court. But I didn't know about small claims court. I don't even know they had a small claims court back then. I would have sued him for the money he owed me, rather than stealing his comic book collection and selling it for what he owed me. I didn't even get anywhere near what he owed me. He refused to pay me. I charged him my credit cards, and he ruined my credit. So, never charge stuff on your credit card for friends who say they'll pay you back on payday. That's one of my rules. A lot of people are just not trustworthy. Ponderosa Buffet. No, I never went to Ponderosa. I went to Ponderosa Steakhouse. They had a free steak dinner on your birthday, but they are pretty much gone now. They were all over the country. I think they may still be around in some spots, but I don't know. Well, look, guys, I got to go. This leg is still giving me issues. I need to lie down for a little while. Oh, my God, it's 9:30. Well, no lying down for me. It's cat feeding time. Dun, 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 dun. So, it's time for me to gather up the cat feeding bag, put my shoes on. Oh, yeah, I had my shoes on the other night. I always tell Kathy to take your shoes off when you come in. There's not much room to get by the bed. I put my right shoe on the platform, the round circle for the LED light, and pain went up my knee. It went up my left leg and hurt the back of my right hip where my buttocks were. And I screamed, and it's still sore. I don't know what I did. So that's another thing. I did that to myself, so... yeah, you take care too, soul sister. I've been worried about you and your hands. I hope you find a different job. Like you could open up a electronics shop in China or something, or Hong Kong. You can make some money that way. Used electronics, used stuff from the 70s, game machines or something. Then you wouldn't have to hurt your hands working manual labor. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Stay warm and dry. Stay safe as we have sunny Riviera weather on Monday, which is for Martin Luther King Day. It's really bizarre. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. And it's 9:30. I got to go feed the kitties. It's too late. Raccoons will be out in force. And I know they're going to be hungry. I did feed all of them last night, and they're going to be hungry. So I got to go feed Orangey'S salmon, and then I'll be mercilessly attacked by Orangey'S. He pounces on me. The salmon leaps up in the air and rends the salmon, rends me to bits as he fights to get to the salmon. All right, that's it. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. It's been fun.